Hi, my name's Mackenzie Gayhart, aka Skittles. I'm a professional BMX racer, and I race for Full Tilt Bike Co. and Team USA.
What brought you out to this event tonight? How did you end up in High Springs BMX?
So I'm out of Fort White, Florida, so I'm like 12 minutes away. So this is home to me, and I've been gone for about 2.5 months, and you know, it's good to be home. And I love coming out here because I can ride with all my friends that I have here, and then all the little ones. So I normally do my trainings in the morning, so when I come out here I could have more of like free time. So I really like helping all the new kids and riding with basically my homies that I've been riding with for the last couple of years. It's good to see them.
How did you even get involved in BMX? That's you know, like how did it even come about into your world, basically?
Yeah. When I was 7 years old, my brother used to race and my dad was out here, and I just come to like hang around the track and just had fun and play tag and stuff. And my dad and brother actually pushed me down the hill, but I didn't fall. And by the finish line, I ended up kind of liking it, and I didn't want to admit it. And it honestly has just went up from there. I actually didn't know how to ride a bike till about like a week before I came out here. My neighbor had like this bike that had light up wheels. That was really cool, and I didn't know how to ride it, so he taught me how to ride it without training wheels. So it was pretty impressive, I guess. People were really shocked when I come out here and like, yeah, it's like my second week on a bike, and then they're like, you're gonna do this? And my dad's like, yep. I would say like I started to like actually get into it when I was like 9. Just raced locally, and I did a couple state races, and then I got pretty serious into it, and my dad started taking me to nationals. I knew this was going to be a job, and this is what I want to be an Olympian, so this is what I'm going to have to do. Around like 12, and it seems really young, and obviously I was like still immature, so I was like probably like 16, like I was like, yeah, I can get away with, you know, training half a day, but I really started to like, I guess, build up when I was 12, and it just progressively like gotten better. Once I realized that I'm at a national level, I'm like, this is what I want to do, and I want to be like an elite when I'm older, and then that's just my goal, and I want to make the Olympics, so I'm not stopping till I do that. I have to be 100% focused when I'm training all the time, whether it's at my house, like at the gym, you know, far away, here, like I just have to give it all. I have to give it 100% every time I'm out here, and it's kind of hard when, you know, you have different weather conditions. Like when you come out here and you have like 20-mile-per-hour side wind gust, you're like, okay, but at the end of the day you still have to deal with it because you could race in that. So it's kind of like, or when you're training alone, it's hard to motivate yourself, but I always have this goal in my head, so that's what keeps me going, and I just love it. Like I like live and breathe it. Everyone's like, oh, what do you do? Like, because you have decked on Team USA. I'm like, yeah, I'm a BMX racer. And they're like, oh, you do tricks? And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, it's easier, right? Because you just have to pedal. And I'm like, I mean, everybody says that till you get on the track and you hit a lip and you get all squirrely, and it's kind of like, whoa. Or like the best thing is people come out to the track and they see like girls doing it, and they're like, oh, you could do this, or like, are you that good? And then I like do a lap and I'll jump some of the boys, and they're like, wow, you're really good. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for a while, but I'm really competitive, and like one of my biggest things is I like to out jump pretty much all the boys. Like, so if I see them eyeing up a jump, even if I'm like not confident to do it, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna do it just to like have everybody like, wow, she jumps so good.
And what would you say to others that know absolutely nothing about BMX and would possibly maybe want to get involved, but they just don't know anything about it?
I'd say just come to the track, spectate. There's always someone, doesn't matter where you're at, there's always someone that's going to help you out. They'll get you what you need, your bike, your pants, or whatever, and just try it and just have fun. Don't worry about what other people think of you, because at one point they were just like that, or possibly even worse, so you just have to keep your head high and just have fun with it. Stay tilted.
And it happened, Skittles here as a local, and she just turned pro, and then now she got onto the US team and stuff, so she's representing the Youth 23, so that's awesome and stuff. And I know it's her birthday too today, so but when she's here at the local track helping out some of the girls, and actually she was helping out the new boy today too, so it worked out pretty well. So I try to get her to interact with some of the younger girls and stuff like that, and help out with that stuff. And you know, she's trying to get her if I'm not mistaken, she's trying to get her coaching license. So if she gets her coaching license, it helps out a lot. too for us, and she can do clinics and stuff.
One thing that I haven't done with you, you got to introduce yourself, man.
Oh, sorry.
I know who you are, but most people don't know. That's on me, bro. That's on me.
So I'm John Priggle. I'm the track operator here at High Springs BMX. I've been running the track for 12 years. I ride for Profile Racing out of St. Pete. I've been with them for 15 years. We do nationals and state races and all that stuff. So it's a fun sport, family sport. You know, you got your dads to get into it, grandfathers. And it's pretty awesome to see that. And you know, that's what it's all about. It's family and kids and being around it and stuff. So I grew up around BMX. I started racing when I was 11. So it's just one of those things.
What would you say to someone that knows absolutely nothing about BMX and may be interested, maybe want to get involved?
USA BMX has a one-day trial period, so you can come out and try it for free. I always tell parents, if they want to try it, and if you have a bike at home, bring your bike. I feel like the kids are more comfortable riding their own bikes, and they'll be more comfortable riding on the track. And then when they get used to that, then we can set them up with a race bike and see how it goes. Dreams could happen. And like I said, like Skittles has been riding since she was a little girl, and look at where she's at now. And it's been amazing, you know, and having that ability to do that is pretty awesome. Stay tilted.
Well, I have something for you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you can only imagine what's in there.
And some Skittles.
I couldn't resist.
Ooh, the wild berries are fire. Thank you, Tote, for coming out.